The story begins at Lowestoft Ness, the most easterly point in the United Kingdom, facing the North Sea and the routes that brought danger, trade, and change. Imagine standing on the edge of Britain, where the sun reaches the country first, and watching centuries return to life around you. Even the name Lowestoft carries the North Sea in it. It likely means Hlothfer's Toft, the homestead of a Norseman called Hlothfer. By 1086, Lowestoft is recorded, but it is still small, a place of land, coast, work, and survival. These narrow lanes become the scores, routes down to the boats and back up to the town, day after day. Centuries later, beacons do not stop an attack. They buy time, a warning flame on the coast, telling the country inland to prepare. In 1643, the Civil War reaches Lowestoft. Cromwell comes to Ranskoor after royalist sympathizers secure the port. Then, in 1737, a king arrives by accident. George II is forced ashore by bad weather, carried through the shallows and taken up Ranskoor. In 1665, the sea off Lowestoft gives its name to a major naval battle, and the men who fight there are later painted into history. Lowestoft is not only boats and weather. From 1757, it produces porcelain, delicate work from a hard coastal town. Lowestoft's old high street becomes a store of memory. Scores, schools, inns, merchant houses, and buildings that keep changing uses. In 1831, Lake Lothing is linked to the sea, and Lowestoft begins to change at speed with a new harbour. When the railway arrives in 1847, fish and visitors can move faster than ever before. To visitors, Lowestoft becomes clean air, promenades, sea bathing, and holidays. Gardens, boating lakes, shelters, benches, places to walk. These scenes look gentle now, but they matter. They show a town trying to make room for ordinary pleasure. But behind the resort holidaymakers love is the working port. Wet clothes, tarred rope, smoke, barrels, and herring. Women, including traveling herring girls from Scotland and elsewhere, follow the catch and work at speed in cold, filthy conditions. Below the cliff, the beach village, known as the Grit, grows close to the work and close to danger. In 1916, war comes from the sea. German battle cruisers shell Lowestoft, damaging streets and killing civilians. In the Second World War, Lowestoft's harbour matters again. Convoy support, minesweeping, and coastal defence. Then, in 1953, the North Sea floods the East Coast. In Lowestoft, water enters homes and changes lives again. After flood, war, and change, clearance follows. Some of it improves living conditions. Some of it removes a world people still remember. By the later 20th century, fishing weakens under pressure from changing markets, technology, fish stocks, regulation, and economics. But Lowestoft does not turn away from the sea. It changes the kind of work it asks the sea to provide. The horizon that once brought raiders, herring, warships, and floodwater now also carries power. Lowestoft is Britain's first sunrise, but its real story is not just light on the water. It is the people who keep rebuilding at the edge